Canada is one of the largest and most developed countries in the world, known for its political stability, natural resources, and high quality of life. It's a member of the G7 and one of the top destinations for foreign direct investment. Thanks to its open economy, a strong legal system, and skilled workforce, with industry ranging from energy and mining to technology and finance, Canada attracts companies from every corner of the globe, including many from developing nations and transition economies. Canada is known for attracting foreign direct investment from all over the world, but many people don't realize is that some of the biggest investors here aren't from the US or from Europe. They come from developing and transition economies. Emerging market transnational corporations, or TNCs, are expanding globally, and Canada has become one of their key destinations. These are some examples that have shaped Canada's economy. Huawei built R&D centers in cities like Ottawa and Toronto, while its technology investments created skilled jobs. National security concerns led Canada to restrict its 5G involvement, showing both benefits and tensions of foreign investment. Grupo Bimbo, the Mexican bakery group, expanded into Canada by buying Canada Bread in 2014. Today, Bimbo employs thousands of Canadians and connects North American supply chains in the food industry. And GVS, a Brazilian company, owns a large meat processing plant across Canada. Its presence shows how global food production has become deeply integrated. These companies come from different industries, but they share common traits. They are capital intensive, globally diversified, and driven to expand beyond their home markets. For Canada, their investment brings jobs, technology, and capital, but they also raise questions about competition, profit repartition, and national control. For the home countries, these TNCs represent economic influence and growth, but also the risk of managing operations abroad. In short, emerging economies are no longer just hosts of foreign investment. They are becoming major global investors themselves, reshaping the balance of economic power in countries like Canada.
Hi everyone, I will be talking about Canada's political ideology and how the government view foreign direct investment. Canada is a federal parliamentary democracy with a very stable and transparent political system, and this stability creates a safe environment for investors. Economically, Canada has a market-oriented, high-income economy, and it supports open trade through agreements such as the USMCA that we've talked about a lot earlier in this semester, and the CETA. And these partnerships makes it easier for investors from the US and Europe to operate in Canada, because we already know that these agreements help to really reduce the trade barriers and make the trade process easier between these countries. Canada has a low political risk A2 rating according to Global Edge resource, and a good business climate, so it is a reliable destination for international projects and investors. For managers, this means that they can expect clear regulations, skilled workers, and of course a strong infrastructure. But they still need to understand Canada's rules and of course adhere to the rules, and they need to understand its close ties to the US economy. In short, Canada's stable politics and open policies makes it one of the most attractive and predictable countries for FDI, foreign investment.
Now I'm going to connect everything we have discussed with the managerial side and the theory behind foreign direct investment in Canada. According to Global Ed's website, Canada offers one of the best business environments in the world. It has a strong and stable economy, a high educated workforce, and solid trade agreements like the USMCA and CETA, which gives investors access to both the US and European markets. It's also a very transparent country. Its corruption perception index scores in 74, which shows a high level of institutional trust. All these factors make Canada a very attractive and low-risk destination for foreign investment. If we look at this through the FDI theory, especially the OLI paradigm, which stands for ownership, location, and internalization, firms invest abroad when they have already their own advantages. I mean, when the host country provides strong localization, benefits, and when managing operations internally is more efficient than outsourcing or licensing. In Canada's case, the localization advantages are clear. For managers, this means that they can access a developed market, a reliable legal system, and high-quality infrastructure. But they also have to need to design a strategy that fits the local environment. For example, in industries that are more regulated, such as energy or technology, joint ventures or local partnerships can help reduce risk. In a more open sectors like manufacturing or services, subsidiaries might be the best option. At the same time, managers should be aware of potential risk, as Globalists notes that one of Canadians' main weaknesses is its high dependence on the US economy and on energy prices. So when making investment decisions, firms should include strategies to handle currency fluctuations and possible market shocks. From a broader perspective, Canada is also receiving investments from emerging market companies, which shows how global investment flows are becoming more balanced. It's no longer just developed countries investing in developing ones, but now it works both ways. In conclusion, understanding FDI theory and applying it to Canada helps companies make smarter decisions, reduce risk, and take fully advantage of the opportunities that come from one of the world's most stable economies.